All right. Hey, good evening. Um, Tonight I wanted to come on and share some tips that I have on how you can work your Scentsy business and be successful. My name is Geraldine. I am an independent Scentsy consultant. I am a star consultant, so that means that I have a team. I have 6 people on my team, so I have a team of 7, and we are working very hard to reach my next promotion, which would be a superstar consultant, which is, I'm gonna take my glass off because that ring light is making a glare, which would be the next step down from becoming a director, which is right now my big scary goal. So I did write down some notes because I can be a little long-winded and easily distracted. All right, so, and I can't see without my glasses, so they're going back on. All right, so I gave you an introduction of who I am. Some terms that you might hear in this presentation or this little talk, this little chit chat, some terms you might hear are like things like PRV. PRV stands for personal retail value, and that is in our business, there's different ways you can make commission. And so, as when you first come into the business, you will have the opportunity to sell products or to share product, of course, and then buy product, from yourself, and you'll get a certain level of commission based on the percentage of the retail value of that item. So PRV, percentage retail value. And every item in our Scentsy store has a certain PRV. So our bars, for example, are $6 a piece. Or you can get 3 for $17, or bundle and save even more. Buy 5 for $38, and you'll get the 6th one for free. So that PRV is for the 6 would be $30, for the 3 would be $17, and for 1 would be 6. That PRV is what you make a commission on. So on one bar, you're getting 20%. As an essential consultant, and we'll get to that in a moment, you're getting 20% of one bar of each bar that you sell. Some items in your Scentsy store, some items in your Scentsy store have more weight to them, for example. So things like our collection, we have a whole Disney line, things like the Whiff Box and Scentsy Club orders, those things have a different percentage retail value. So the PRV for those items are different. So just be careful when you are, well, don't be careful. I mean, not be careful, but just pay attention to the difference in the value. Okay, so the next term you might hear, like I said, was essential consultant versus certified. Then it's star. Then it's superstar consultant. Then it's director. Then it is superstar director. And so those are, no, then it's star director, then it's superstar director. So those are the different levels that you could reach in the business as far as promotion. And so as an essential consultant, when you first start your business, then you're making 20% commission on every item that you sell, or that you buy. And then once you hit $1,000 in PRV, percentage retail value, or total sales, lifetime sales, then you would get a promotion to certified consultant, and you'll get a 5% raise. So that'd be an additional 5%. That puts you at 25% commission. And on top of that, you're able to start team building, which is the next term that you might hear, you may not know. Okay, if there's anything else that I talk about that maybe you don't know, if it's a term that I use, because I've been a consultant now for 3 years, so I might use a lot of terms that you don't know. If there's one that I do use and you're not sure, let me know and I'll explain it to you. Okay, I try to read this without my glasses because that glare is bothering me. I'm not really sure where to look, y'all, so I'm learning this whole YouTube thing. But anyway, all right, so my why. I joined Scentsy. This is my 3rd year. I joined Scentsy because I'm a single mom, and I'm a teacher. So y'all know I don't make much money in comparison to my work and my level of education. I could use more money. And so I have 3 teenage boys, one who just turned 18, so he'll be going to college. And so I wanted another opportunity. I'm a firm believer in having multiple streams of income. And so I do that anyway. But with Scentsy, I was using the products because I love the cleaning products, I love the laundry items. And so I was using them a lot. I really, really wasn't that big on warm and wax in my house until I became a Scentsy consultant. I was like, I never really saw the point in buying these. Like, I was a Febreze girl and just clean carpets, and I just open a window, things like that. But now that I am a Scentsy consultant and I'm buying wax, like now it's like a staple in my house. So those are my reasons why I decided to join. I wanted to be able to make extra money. And initially, I'll tell this. Initially, I told my upline and my director, I said, y'all don't try to push me. I'm not building a team. That's it. Like, I'm just trying to make a little extra money, $60 to $100 a month. I'm good on that. And I want to give a disclaimer. If I say anything about money and how much I make, please understand that each experience is different. It's based on how you work. So commission is definitely based on how you work. No one's going to give you anything. If you are interested in knowing, what I make based on how I worked, I can't explain that to you personally, but it would be a private conversation. So you have to contact me privately. But yes. So now my mindset is different. Initially, I didn't want to build a team, but now I found out. And let me preface this with saying I have always been in some kind of direct sales, whether it be Mary Kay or Avon or Tory Bell or whatever. I've always done some type of direct sales or multi-level marketing, something like that. So I was very familiar with like how the business works, kind of. But one thing that I really appreciated about Scentsy was that as you move up, I'm not like working, building a team and then just sitting back and doing nothing. If I don't work my business, it doesn't matter how successful my team is. I don't get anything off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I could appreciate that. I can respect that. I'm a firm believer in, the man who doesn't work don't eat. So if you don't work, you shouldn't be getting any profits from that. I'm a firm believer in that. Now, don't get me wrong. If for whatever reason you're unable to work, but if you're able to do something, I feel like you should put forth the effort to do it before you reap any kind of benefits. And I'm also a firm believer in, helping people out. So now that's one of my whys now. So now I'm really interested in building a team, getting promoted, like I said, and earning incentive trips. This year, Scentsy is sponsoring those of us who earn the trip a trip to Disney. And I can win a trip for me and my whole family, up to 5 people, to go to Disney. Or, I'm not married. So the other option was like a romantic trip in Colorado. I don't need that. I'm not, unless I find a husband before the end of December, like I'm shooting for Disney. And even though my kids are big now and I'm older, like I'm still gonna take full advantage of Disney. You feel me? I was like, what's that pink thing? It's my workout mat. That tells you how much I use it. I gotta get together. So yeah, the other reason, my other why besides the incentive trips, of course, the extra income now is about loving on other people and building people up. Like I find joy in giving and doing for other people, and so through my Scentsy business, I've had the opportunity to, like I said, sponsor 6 additional people who are doing well. My goal when I brought them in was for them to invest, yes, but to reap the benefit of their investment or to have a return on their investment like within the next month. Like I wanted 30 days for you to get at least your investment, and then I upped the ante and I said at least you know double your investment. That was my goal, and I'll get to that in a little while. Okay, so the reason for this video is I want to give you guys some tips on how to be successful in your Scentsy business. If you're interested in learning more about the opportunity or joining my team, there'll be a link and I'll give you that information on how to contact me to do that. It's super easy. And I'm not going to say this easy work in the business. You're going to have to like change your mindset. You're going to have to be willing to be teachable. You have to be willing to train yourself. All of those things I'm going to tell you in a moment in this. So, number one, the biggest thing is be consistent. Okay. Like I mentioned a few minutes ago, my goal is that everyone on my team is seeing a return on their investment. There's a monetary investment, there's a time investment, there is going to be a mental investment, okay, and sometimes an emotional investment, because you're putting your hope and your faith out there that something is going to work for you, that you're going to reap the benefits of something. The same reason I gave you my why, there has to be a why that pushes you forth. And I know people say that all the time, but I need you to understand that in anything you do in life, there has to be a reason. There has to be something that drives you to continue to do it. And so, in order to be successful in your business, be consistent. Find what your why is and push every single day. I know that for me, last month, I set goals every month and I write them down and I kind of check them off as I go. But like last month, I got so wrapped up in everything else that I did not hit all of my goals because I was not consistent. I did not work my business consistently. And for me, consistent might be like every day I go live, or every day I share a product, or every day I'm posting, or every day I'm, actively, sharing something to get an order, because I set a very high PRV goal. But for you or for someone else, your consistent might be just once a week or once a month. Please, not once a month, because you're not going to. Come on. We trying to be successful, okay? And so successful is going to be at least 500 to 1,000, hopefully $2,000 or more PRV a month, because you're trying to be successful, okay? Successful is just that. You want a return on your investment and you want some money in your pocket. You want to win these trips. You want to get recognition. You want to have fun with your business. So that's the next one. Is number two, have fun, be real, do you boo. Have fun, be real, and do you boo. Okay, so don't be like cookie cutter out here. Um, don't like just copy and paste what everyone else is doing. Don't like you're gonna make mistakes. Look at me, y'all. I'm going live and I'm probably boring you to death. And but there's gonna be some tidbits of information in here, and my personality will show through. You're like, either you like it or you don't. That's what it is. So you got to get to the point where you have a thick skin. There's gonna be people. There's gonna be people that tell you that you got to do it like this, you got to do it like that. Train yourself. There are YouTube videos, there are people you can follow. You can follow me, you can follow other people out there. You can look at your upline, you can, check out your director. Chloe Cox is one. April Tallarico Dalton. I don't know the lady, but I watch her. She inspires me. She's like super easygoing. That's one you can follow. And there's a lot of other ones. Debbie Palmer Pitts is one. Just find people who are being successful in Scentsy and watch them. Excuse me, watch them, but don't copy what they do. Do you, boo? Okay, so have fun, be real, and do you, boo. Okay, the third step, if you want to be successful in your business, is be your own best customer. And this is a big one. So be your own best customer. Don't expect for your friends and your family to like ride your business and make you successful. Like, you're going to have to get out there, and for one, you're going to have to find what products you really love and share those products. The biggest thing is you're not selling, you're sharing. You're sharing what you enjoy about the product. When you are authentic and you're real and you're having fun and you're being honest about the products, people are going to like them. This product, people say it all the time about other things, but Scentsy is one, I can tell you the truth, that really does sell itself. So be your own best customer. And there's a couple of ways you can do this. You want to subscribe to the Scent of the Month, which is only $35. It is an exclusive offer for consultants. So with that, you're going to get a flyer every month, and this happens to be the flyer for the November Scent and Warmer of the Month. Okay, so the scent of the month is only $35, but the warmer is only about $80 to $100 plus tax. Okay, and you're going to get PRV for this, so you're going to get paid commission off of this. You'll get, I think it's 75 flyers that you can, in full in color. They have all the information about all the items, and this little light is horrible, but oh well, it's there. And you can send this out to your customers. So that's great. You're going to get 3 wax bars, a room spray in the scent of the month for whatever. The one for November is jeweled pomegranate. It smells really, really good. It's sweet, not too sweet, more of a woodsy, bold smell. Perfect for the holidays, but it has that pomegranate in there. I love pomegranate. And then you're going to get a brick. So a brick, I've made samples. So I made samples and I use them in my house already. The bricks are exactly 5 of our smaller bars, okay, and they're normally $24, but you're gonna get a brick. So remember, I told you that the scent of the month kit, which is an investment in your business, is only $35. This brick alone is $24. 3 wax bars is $17. A room spray is $8. They're giving you full color brochures that you can send out and stickers that you can stick on there that are smelly, that people can smell the items. That's way more. Oh, in a little, it's like a little cup of scent, like a tester. That's way more than $35 worth of product that you are able to share and work your business. Okay. Like I said, though, if you go ahead and get the warmer of the month, sometimes I get the warmer, sometimes I don't get the warmer. This warmer is very, very nice. Let me see. Can you see it? Yeah, this warmer is very, very nice, but it's just, it doesn't fit my style, so I didn't get it. It's not that expensive. This month is called Country Christmas. It looks like a little barn with snow on the top. It has the lights, the Christmas lights on there, and it's 10% off. So the warmer of the month is always 10% off, and this warmer is only $49.50. It's a beautiful warmer. It just doesn't fit my style, so I didn't buy it. I chose to downgrade. But I'm always going to get the scent of the month. The next way that you can be your own best customer is by subscribing to our Scentsy Club. So the Scentsy Club, everybody who has a business right now, every company is offering like subscription boxes. And so Scentsy is no different. We have a Scentsy Club. And with our Scentsy Club, when you hit $30, you're going to get 10% off. So that's a great way for you to, one, get products, get a discount, and still get commission. And then once you get to $60, on your Scentsy Club, you're going to get the 10% off plus 1 half price item. Little tip, I would get a whiff box. If you're not sure what a whiff box, I have another video where I shared a whiff box to you. With you, it's $30 normally, but if you do it in your subscription, you're going to get the 10% off, and you can get the whiff box for only $15. All right, so once again, all of these things are giving you PRV. Also, in your Scentsy Club, you have the option of getting it every month, every other month, or quarterly. Okay, so that's how often they're going to charge you. You don't have to think about it. You put what you want on there. One thing that I love about the Scentsy Club, my subscription, I put like all my cleaning products on there, my laundry items, my pet shampoo, body wash and body cream is on there, and then I have a whole bunch, and I have some bricks on there. I have like certain scents that I love, like Sugar Cookie, By the Sea. What other one do I have? Oh, and Johnny Appleseed. I have like 3 bricks on there, and then I have a whole bunch of bars. I have a whole bunch of retired scents that, the company no longer sells, but because they're on my club, I'm going to continue to get my scents forever, and I will not take them off of there. Some of them I have on, some bars that I have on there are like the lavender scents, because we don't have any more right now. They're all retired. So I'm always going to get my lavender, and then I have, I can't think right now, but I have a couple on there. I'll take some pictures maybe and see if I can post them. I'm learning this still. But anyway, I have a whole bunch of retired bars on there on my club. So I get 10% off, and I'm getting retired waxes that are no longer available on the website. And I'll always get my bar. That's another thing I like about the subscription, the Scentsy Club. The subscription And then once again, we're looking at ways we can be successful. This is another way you can be your own best customer because you're getting PRV every month. The final way that you can be your own best customer is party. So at the end of every month, go ahead and start planning for the following month. Look for people that are willing to support your business by sharing the business. There's different ways to party. I'll maybe make another video on that, but there's other videos you can go looking for that will give you information on that. But I will tell you this, because we want to be successful in our business, always host a catch-all party. So at the beginning of the month, you want to create another party in your workstation. Call it whatever you want. November, mine is November. That's the name of my party. And it's a catch-all party. The reason I do these catch-all parties is because, remember, I was telling you about team building. You want to be successful in your business. So one, I can put all random orders can go into this catch-all party, and they're going to end up giving me free and half price items that I can either give to other customers, I can buy, use for myself, or can use it for gifts or whatever. I can use it for, prizes for other party guests, whatever. But the biggest thing is you get a host reward kit, which is normally to join Scentsy is $99. But when you have a party that's at least $200 in PRV, then you have the option of selecting a host reward kit where it's only $59. And as you add more products to that party, you can work it down because you get 10% up to a certain amount. You get like 10%, then it turns to 15%, and then 20% in free product, which you can use to give you even more of a discounted kit. For example, my very first team member who joined in July, she came in for only $14. And then had we worked that party, I think for just maybe one more hour, she probably would have got her kit for free. But it was okay because she joined for $14. And remember, I told you I want everybody on my team to see a return on their investment. She tripled, probably more than tripled. I don't know. Shayla, if you watch this, tell me how much more money. No, don't tell us. But give us a percentage more, and they can figure it out. But she worked her butt off. She hit shooting star, which is $500 in PRV within the first 15 days. She did that like the second day of being active. And then she hit sensational start level 2, which you have to do within the first 90 days. I'm sorry, 70 days. It was 90 days because of COVID. They extended it, but it's actually 70 days. But she hit it second sensational start level 2. And so she more than tripled, I'm sure. I have to go back and look, but she more than tripled her investment, which just made my little heart so happy. But yeah, when you're looking at building a team through the host reward kits, you can actually gift people with free kits. That's what I'm trying to get at. You want to be successful and be your best customer, be your own best customer by gifting things to other people. Because I also believe in the saying, or the proverb, the saying. I'm gonna leave it like that. The saying that give and it shall be given back unto you. Given, it should be given unto you. Hold on. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, shall men give unto your bosom. Yes, it's okay. So that's Luke 6:38. I am a firm believer, and the enemy tried to take that from my mind a few minutes ago. But anyway, when you give unto other people, when you give to other people, it's gonna come back unto you. It's gonna come back to you. I'm a firm believer in that. So when we're giving this free kit, or we're giving a discounted kit, we're giving a gift to somebody because it can change your life. It's definitely changed mine. And then number 4, so the fourth way you can be successful. Okay, guys, most direct marketing businesses or multi-level marketing businesses, direct sales will tell you to do a frank list. Okay, so a frank list is you making a list of at least 100 people, your friends, your relatives, acquaintances. So like these are people like at the grocery store, the shoe store, your doctor's office, your neighbors, and people connected to your children like coaches and teachers and principals, babysitters, tutorers, whatever. Make a list of all those people that you know. And so like every single month you are following up with them. on purpose. Now, this follow up needs to look it needs to look a certain way. You're not going to be like, hey, girl, hey, you want to join my team? Hey, girl, hey, you want some wax? And you haven't even asked her how she's doing, okay? Or he or she is doing. You have to be friendly, not bothersome, okay? Think about it. How do you want to be approached? You want people to reach out to you and show genuine concern, right? Check on you, make sure you don't have COVID, all for real during these times. See if there's something that you need or some way they can help you. One thing that I like to do is when I see it's someone's birthday, since it's a great way to give a birthday present, right? I always in my subscription box, I always put we have a wax bar that's called Happy Birthday. And so, or no, I'm sorry, it's birthday cake. I call it happy birthday, but it's called birthday cake. And I like to give that to people for their birthday. Like no strings attached. Just let me give this to you. Tell me what you think. Sometimes they don't have a warmer, so then they're gonna have to get a warmer, right? And then I want you to also think about this. Remember, I said you're sharing your products. You're not trying to sell, you're sharing information. So when you call to follow up with people, a follow up might look like this, or a reach out, an outreach call might look, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I remember you from like the kids' soccer game. Yeah, yeah, I'm the lady with the crazy earrings on all the time and the pink hair. How you doing? What's going on with you? Really? How your kids liking learning from home, the virtual learning? Are they doing okay? Yeah, cool. And then they're gonna ask you how you're doing. And you're gonna tell them, well, hey, I'm working my Scentsy business, ever since COVID. I've been really like throwing myself into my business and trying to learn as much as I can. I'm building a team. I'm trying to be consistent, trying to find out like, what my why is and how I can work this. And girl, I made a commission check in my first month. And they're gonna ask you, well, what is that Scentsy? What is that? Why are you spending $6 on a thing of wax? Well, because it's 100% paraffin wax, honey. Have you tried Scentsy? Now you have the opportunity to send them. I mean, that's a conversation I might have. You might have it a little differently, but now you have the opportunity to send them some samples and to talk about your business and maybe even open up the door for the opportunity. Okay, so make it conversational. You're sharing, you're not selling. The other thing is get some thick skin because you're gonna have a whole bunch of no's. You're gonna have people who, when you tell them about your business, you're like, oh, since he's too expensive. Let me just say this. I work in a retail company, seasonally, part-time, and I have the opportunity to go back there and look at some of the other items. They have wax bars, they have warmers, they have diffusers, they have like a lot of the same thing, room sprays, things that we have, and they do not measure up. For one, they're not the same quality, and you're paying way more. There's a big company actually that they have a lot of sales, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to go there all the time. They're in the mall. Starts with the B. Just gonna say our room sprays are bigger than they are. They last a lot longer, and they're a lot less. Just saying, and you can bundle them. So yeah. But when they say that it's too expensive, I mean, have a comeback. But tell them something like that. Even make it kind of. I'm a little snippy sometimes. I'm like, girl, bye. Okay, it's not that expensive. No, it's not. And then you tell them ways that they can save. Like, do you know you can bundle it and save? Things like that. But get a thick skin because if they say no to your rebuttal, keep it moving. Offer them a sample, a smile in your card, your catalog, or a brochure, and keep it moving. And I want you to think about this. What if your yes is just after that very next no? So you get 5 no's, right? Now you're feeling discouraged. You're like, I don't want to call anybody else. I'm not going to take my Scentsy bag into the doctor's office and try to share it with them because they keep telling me no. I don't care how many times you tell me no. I know I like this product. I'm going to keep talking about this product. When there is something new that comes out at the stores, a new movie, a new snack, a new meal at McDonald's. I forget what that meal was called. I don't even eat McDonald's. My kids were telling me about this meal. It was like $6 at McDonald's, and he had to just have it. And honey, when we went to go get it, it was a stinking Big Mac. Okay, it was a Big Mac and like a little frosty, whatever they call little milkshakes. A McFlurry, that's what it was, and some fries. That's what it was. Okay, but he just had to have it because people had been talking about it. And then he went on Instagram and TikTok and made a video or whatever they're called, a TikTok about it. I'm like, really? And people followed it. I, okay, so get you some thick skin, and when they tell you no, come back again and talk about it again. Because you know what? You have a great product. You have something that is worth their time and worth an effort, and you just keep sharing. You have to believe that your product is good, but you're not going to be able to know that if you don't become your own best customer. And be creative, be unique. That goes along with being yourself and having fun and doing you, boo. Be creative, be unique. If they laugh at you, so what? At least you know they saw you. And then get out of your own comfort zone. Okay, so we talked about the frank list earlier. Do Please do not get stuck on just your friends and your family and people that you feel comfortable buying from you, because they're not always gonna support you. They might start out supporting you, or they might watch you for a couple of months and then finally buy like one thing from you. And when they buy that one bar from you, make a big deal out of it. Put a whole bunch of samples in there and make a big deal out of it, because you know what? You treat every single customer like your top customer, the best one. If you buy one scent circle from me, boo boo, you're going to get a whole pack of samples and thank yous. And I'm going to shout you out on Facebook and put a big sparkly flyer up there and say, oh, thank you for your order. You know why? Because you didn't have to support me. And every time you support me, you're supporting me and my family. And yes, it is a big deal. I do a little happy dance every single time I get an order. I do. I still be like, hey, hey, I still do. Okay, because you're supporting me. You didn't have to. So it doesn't matter if you buy one little $3 cent circle. I'm gonna make a big deal out of it, and I would suggest that you do too. Let's see. So we talked about training yourself. Oh yeah, join all the groups. Okay, so I've heard people before say, "Oh, there's too many groups on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest." Join all the groups, okay? The reason I say this is people have creative ideas. Sometimes you might fall into a creative rut. I consider myself to be fairly creative and whatever, and I can come up with things. I do at sometimes, and then sometimes I don't. I'm stuck, and so I might see something. That's what Pinterest is for. That's what Facebook and social media are for. You to see something that can spark some interest. It can spark something on the inside of you. So join all the groups, and then don't be afraid to share. Like if you did something that worked, brag about it, because someone else needs that too. Don't just receive, be a giver also. um then that was a reach out. The last one was build a team. So we kind of talked about that already, but I want to just also let you know how important it is to build a team. um in any multi-level marketing or direct sales company where you have the opportunity to share the business with people, that's where you're going to see a change. When I first joined Scentsy, I did not want to build a team. I was adamant about that. But the minute that I changed my mind, I'm going to tell you the truth, it was COVID. On March 17th, when we got the email that we were not coming back to school because of a pandemic, um, I thought about a couple of things. I thought about my health and well being for my children, for my students, for my family in different countries and around the United States. And I thought about about people in my community that are homeless or that are out of work, and what would that look like for them? What would that mean? And I went into prayer first. I did, get a little scared. I had like a little week where I felt like I couldn't breathe, things like that. And I kept calling my prayer partner and saying, I can't breathe. I might have COVID. You know what I'm saying? But, cancel that. In the name of Jesus, cancel that. But when I really sat down and I thought about, I know that for me, the Holy Ghost, the Lord reminded me that He put something in my hands. He put a business, an opportunity in my hands. This is an essential product. Scent is directly connected to emotions and memories. And this has been a hard year. It really has. But having my Scentsy business and having these products made it bearable, made it fun, made it prosperous for me. So this is a business that I can honestly say works. On March 17th, when I got that information, after I prayed, the very next week, I had been inactive. I had been inactive in my business for about 6 months. The very next week, I went onto the Scentsy website and I reactivated my business. And from that moment, I worked my butt off. Um, I still wasn't thinking about building a team. I was just thinking about how can I get my commission up? I need to get my commission up so that I know that I can't meet my I didn't think I could I didn't at that time I did not think that I could meet my income from my job, but I have watched people, for example, um Debbie Palmer Pitts, she shared some information about her commission and how she's been working because of her team building. And when I saw that, she makes more than what I make on my full-time job. So it's very possible. And that information just kind of drove me into. I looked at her, I watched how she worked and how some other people worked, and I said, "You need to get it together, girl." I I did not like. I did begin to share the opportunity with people, but I was kind of like passive, like, hey, there's an opportunity. I got a free kit. I have a half off kit. I had, would you join for free? And then I had someone from my church, my very first team member. She told me, she said she had been watching me for quite some time. She emailed me a question, and then she immediately followed up with, "But I'm not ready to join. I just want the information." But when I gave her the information, her very next response was, "How do I join?" And so I said, "Girl, you got $30?" Because I had worked a party down to get her host reward kit down to $30. But what we did is we actually took that and we flipped that party over into a launch party for her. So she got paid commission off of that. She was immediately active when she came in, and she got her kit, like I said, for only $14. So yeah, that's what we did. And most of my team came in something similar to that, where it was like 14 or free. Only had one person that randomly found me on the website. She just typed in Scentsy and she was looking for a consultant. She said she chose me because I was near her, and because I'm a sister. So that was a blessing. That's why she chose me. And just so happens that we hit it off great. So I know that she was sent to my team by the Lord. I hope that some of these tips you found to be helpful. I know that this video was kind of long, but I just wanted to make sure that I gave you guys some information, some things that will help me to be successful, because there might be something in there for you to be successful. And if you're a Scentsy consultant or any direct sales consultant and you have some tips that you would like to add, go ahead and comment them below, share them with us. Let's help each other grow, especially in this time of uncertainty. And I've heard things about unemployment stopping. If you're in a situation where you need some extra income, this is definitely a viable opportunity. I am a firm believer, and I don't know if I said this, in having multiple streams of income. So Scentsy is 11 and 12. 11 and 12. And I say 11 and 12 because I get paid commission on what I buy and sell. I get paid 25% commission, and then I also get paid a smaller commission on what my team does. So that's why it's very important to build a team. As long as you are working your business every month, there's some stipulations for that, but as long as you're working your business every single month, you can push your team and build your team and encourage your team and help them to be successful, and you'll reap some benefits. So that's, like I said, Scentsy my 11 and 12 stream of income. I like to make sure that I have multiple streams of income, because I got some kids that's in the college to put in cars and set them on a better path than I was. So yeah, that's it for tonight. I want to say thank you guys for watching. If you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel. If you have some, if you have any tips for me, I'm open. I'm cool with constructive criticism. Let me show you guys my little light here. I didn't even need that light. Look, when I took it down, it didn't make a difference. It made a little bit of a difference. I got this little light from Family Dollar. Just a little ring light. It's supposed to help with the lighting a little bit because my house can be a little dark at night. In certain, places. I guess I could put some lamps in here, but I don't really like lamps. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night. Subscribe, like, share, comment. See you later. Bye. Join my team.